ADA Films.
So today we have actually a very special guest. So first of all, thank you for tuning in. But yeah, like I said, a very special guest, LA legend from Watts, California, 3-time Drew League MVP. We'd like to welcome Frank Nitti.
Yeah. What up, man? How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all having me, dog.
Appreciate you for coming down.
Yep, you know the vibe.
Yes, sir. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Life good. Business good, man. I'm chilling. How y'all feeling? Y'all all right?
Good, good.
Good.
Had a
Same
solid
here.
weekend. How about you?
Good, man. Same thing, man. Just grinding. You want me to pull it forward? Yeah. Right here, good? All right. Yeah, just grinding, man. Same thing with me.
Love to hear it. Just to kind of get a little backstory. So if you could just let us know where you was born and like where you grew up and like how you got into basketball really, because I know you got into basketball a little later, right?
Yeah. So I was born in Watts, California. Technically Gardena, but I grew up in Watts my whole life. Skateboarded when I was young, man. That was my shit. Like, I still love skateboarding to this day. I wish I had the knees for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I did that for a long time. And then my high school coach saw that I was athletic, so he just asked me if I wanted to hoop. And like, it started out just, playing with the homies, playing for him. And it was just something to do, basically. And I ended up actually being like one of the key guys to like be able to get stops and shit defensively. And that kind of kept me on the court. That kept me on the court, kept me engaged, kept me, figuring out the game. The longer I stayed on the court, the more of the game I figured out. And just staying the course. I felt like basketball was one of those things that just kept happening for me. It wasn't one of those things where I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to do this for my whole life. Nah. Like, I always thought like I was just going to make money, however I was going to make money. Like, I wasn't worried about it because I wasn't a typical guy. So I knew that I had a lot more to offer than just basketball. But it's crazy if I'd have leaned into it earlier, like how much crazier it would have been, even being crazier now. But, yeah, man, just one of those things. Like, just basketball kept happening for me, late bloomer, and then just kept enjoying it, and then using basketball to open other doors, showcase other talents. And once you have eyes from, a specific sport or a specific thing, you can start to show people that, you're multi-talented. And I felt like that went a long way.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So you started taking it serious, like you said, what, 15, 16, give or take?
Hell nah. Bro, I was a defensive player all of high school, bro. Yeah. I didn't take basketball serious until my second year at JUCO.
Oh, shit.
So my first year, so after high school ended, like, I hooped and, like, I was on the varsity team and shit, but like, I never worked out. Like, and I don't say that to be proud. I say that, like, I had no clue of how good I can be. I had no clue of, anything like that. And most people who work out and stay in the gym have mentors and, like trainers. Like, there's a lot of that going on nowadays. So I didn't have none of that. So I kind of, my first year at JUCO, rode the bench. And then the coach who recruited me was the assistant coach. So he went to Saddleback. And that's where, like, I got to play, and that was my first time playing against like talented people. And then I had to get in the gym, work on certain things, and that was my first year, like actually just getting shots up with the homie Aaron. One of those things that I was just like, all right, let's get some shots up. I need to be a better shooter anyway, and it kind of helped all the JUCO, man. And then I ended up getting MVP at a conference, and that's when I saw like, oh shit, like I can hoop.
So at what age was that when you were like, okay, I'm kind of cold at this?
Shit, what age was I in? 2008, 2009 that was? Fuck, I'm bad at math. I don't know, 22, 21, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. In early 20s, let's just say that. But, yeah, early 20s, man. Like, I didn't know what I can be.
Yeah.
I didn't know how good I would be. I didn't know that everybody didn't play as hard as I played.
Yeah.
Like, it is rare, man. It's not a lot of people that play hard. It's a lot of people nowadays that take a lot of plays off. There's a lot of people that don't care to play defense, don't care to make extra passes. Like, this is stuff like, I feel like all of us, like, if we went back and was like, if ourselves now can tell our younger self something, bro, we'd all be millionaires sitting here.
Yeah, low key, you're right.
Like, let's really talk about it. So it's one of those things, man. I don't regret anything. I kind of enjoy it. My life is great just the way it is.
You're just like riding with the wind.
Bingo, man. I feel like it's the best way to live.
Yeah.
When you live with all these expectations on your shoulders, it's kind of hard to, one thing I've always kept in mind is unanimous validation is impossible.
Facts.
It's impossible. And I feel like a lot of people search and try for it. Like, everybody's not going to like you. Or you're not going to live up to everybody's expectations. You're just not. So that's one of the things I try not to do. I have my own goals. And my big thing is just being happy. I don't give a damn if I'm working a 9 to 5 like I was for 5 years straight. I was happy doing that.
Yeah.
Hooping and modeling and all this other shit. I'm happy doing that too.
Yeah.
So as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, I feel like you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think a lot of people misinterpret like having cool things for being happy.
We are in a very materialistic
Yeah.
time. We're in a very materialistic time. Yeah, I'm not one of those people, man.
Yeah.
I'm very bare minimum when it comes to like the shit I buy. Like even my jewelry is small.
Yeah.
Like I got a lot of homies with big ass chains, hang to their fucking stomachs, crazy amounts of dollars, crazy rings. Like all my stuff is pretty. My stuff is simply just to like make my outfits look better.
Yeah.
Like I ain't even gonna lie to you. My shit are accessories. I call them accessories all the time, and people get mad at me because it's like a few of them. But it's more so little things like that, man. Like I rarely spend money. It's probably one thing I spend money on is sneakers in my house.
Yeah, that's good.
Other than that,
Yeah.
like I'll be in the house. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't party. Yeah, I don't really waste money, so I can live off bare minimum.
So when we know that you became like a Drew League legend, essentially, when did that come about?
The Drew League legend stuff, man. I think it was after like my third MVP.
Yeah.
I think that's when people started to kind of say like, yeah, you a living legend at this point.
Yeah.
And I still don't think of it as that. I just think like the same thing I just told y'all, man. I just play harder than most people. I'm not even the most talented. There's people way more talented than me. I just play harder than most. I try to play the right way most of the time. And I feel like people see that, and then people see the work that I'll put in. Like I'm 34, bro. Like to go get 50 in a Drew League game when everybody's getting younger and you getting older is one of the things I set out to do this year. Not necessarily 50 in general, but it was one of those things where I said I was gonna cook. I was gonna cook some people this year, and I got in the gym, sharpened a couple things up, and I had some viral hits so far. So I'm hoping we can finish the year off with a championship. We got 4 games left. Every game counts. Every game's playoffs now. So I'm hoping that works. And they saying it's a 4-time MVP on the way. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm the only person in the league averaging a triple-double right now. So
Jesus.
we'll see what they say. But, yeah, fingers crossed on that. We're going to double back to this if that happens. But if it don't, I don't play for MVPs, man. I just play to play hard and win a shit.
What year was the first year you got into Drew League?
I've been in the Drew League for like, since 2011, 2012. So I've been there at 14 years.
Shit. So you're a veteran in there now.
Exactly. So that's my point. Like, I didn't start popping off until 5 years into the Drew.
Yeah.
So, like, at that point, it's like 2017. Now I go get an MVP. Now we go undefeated. Now I win a championship. Now, you're putting people on notice. Like, what the fuck? Why is he not playing somewhere? And I turned down hoops 3 years before I actually went to do it. Everybody was offering gigs, but it's kind of hard to, like, I was stable. I had to crap out the crib in Orange County. I had a job. I was a manager. Like, I was working to be, bigger shit in a company. So that was where my thought process was. It wasn't really towards, hoop. But again, just hoop just kept calling me back, man. It was one of those things I was like, you know what? Like, you good at it. Like, go do it. So I ended up giving it a shot, though.
Yeah, one thing that's sick about your story is that like you're kind of showing a lot of people that are younger that think like, oh, my time's coming up, and like as in like they feel too young, and it's like you never know when it's gonna come. You just gotta keep going.
That's a fact. I tell a lot of younger dudes that right now. Like, man, I tell them stay in the gym, and then I tell them like, man, you like 14, 15, 16, 17, even 18-year-olds. Bro, I didn't take hoop serious till I was 28.
Yeah.
Like, I had a trainer at 28. Like, let's really put that shit in perspective, bro. And I'm 6'1.5", 6'2" with shoes. I'm not buff. Bro, if you put in the work, I promise you, bro. Like, really put in the work and lock in, anybody can do it. It's just, you need a circle, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think people talk about that enough. People don't talk about having a support circle that's going, make sure you where you need to be. Make sure you're getting the shots you need to get. Make sure you're working on the things you need to work on. But I think that support, is huge in that circle, man. So when people say keep that circle tight, it's facts, man. Because I kept mine tight coming up and hooping and kind of getting this this Frank Nitty shit going,
Yeah.
and it propelled into so much more. So yeah, man, your support is everything.
Facts.
Who's somebody that you genuinely like enjoy playing with or against?
I don't really think of playing against nobody like that because I don't think competition like that. I think just like everybody I play against, I enjoy. Like I'm gonna go play hard. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be frustrated. Like it's hoop at the end of the day. You can never perfect it.
Right.
So one person I enjoy playing with. Damn, I enjoy playing with a lot of people, man. Shit, that's tough. I'm gonna go with Ever.
Yeah.
Enjoy playing with. Damn, that's so hard, man. I've had and have so many teammates, bro. I'm gonna go with Ty Glover. Ty Glover, he a young dude, but he's so I don't think he realized how talented he is, and but he, man, super talented. He'll listen. He's one of the most talented, unselfish people I've ever met. As crazy as that sound, like it's not a lot of people I tell you got to shoot the ball more, bro.
Yeah.
He one of those people. I tell him all the time, bro, shoot the ball more, like be
Yeah.
more aggressive. Yeah, like he is a hell of a player, and he's 26, 27, something like that. But he's older, so to speak, in the basketball world. But he played on the Balls Life team with me.
Nice.
That competitive nature that you have, because I mean, everybody sees like the viral videos, right? Like whether it's
Yeah.
on like Instagram or TikTok, whatever it is. Where did it come from? Since he was like small, or how would you explain that?
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I always been competitive. I just feel like, what's the point of doing it if you ain't gonna compete? Like, I feel like the point of competition is to compete. So it's weird when people go out there and relax. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have that, man. My motor just, like, mentally, I can't. If we gonna go out there and relax and have a good time, okay, I'm gonna go out there and bullshit then. But if we actually competing and like playing, like, it's so hard for me to like tread that line sometimes. I can kind of turn it off and on, but 9 times out of 10, I'm competing. People hate me for it, but I don't know how to chill. Like, I'll go play in adult league sometimes. And like, bro, why you so serious? Why you not serious? What are you here for? So, yeah, man, just growing up, I feel like the way I grew up was rough. I had a lot of like big dogs over me. I competed with a lot of like talented people growing up. So just to see that, they kind of led by example, and I feel like that just kind of instilled in me.
It's dope, though.
Speaking of competitive, I remember when I think I first like started seeing your buzz, maybe earlier, but I remember the viral Denzel Valentine video. And you told him, I think you told him get out the gym. I'm not too sure, but that video I remember it was like I think he was like he was a rookie, right, coming into the league or second year.
Nah.
But I remember he was like,
I don't know. He was in the league.
Yeah,
I'll
he was
say
already
that.
in the league.
I don't know
Yeah.
what year it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that everybody talks about that game, man. I hate that game. I hate that game so bad because, like, at that point, I think I was working a regular job.
yeah,
Yeah, I was working a regular job, bro. And to, like, belittle somebody like that, it's still one of those things that, like, I hate I did. But, again, I was growing, man. I was growing as a person. I was maturing as a person. I was still young. So, you know, we both said some shit that we was just like all gloves are off.
Yeah.
So at that point, man, it got to a point where I was just like, man, I'm just going to embarrass you.
yeah. Was it something like you're in the league and I work a regular job, so I'm gonna show out?
I told him that. I told him it's the reason why, one of the reasons why I've never cared to play in the NBA is because a lot of people like him are in it.
Yeah,
And I don't mean that as a disrespect, but it just means like you don't have to be a great athlete. You don't have to be a hell of a player. Like you just have to have the right things happen for you at the right time. I've always said basketball, especially when you're getting paid the type of money they get paid, is very situational.
yeah,
Like your situation you got to be in, your tryout situation, your training camp situation, the coaching situation. Everything has to fall in line for you to make it to the league. And like, I don't want to put a dim on anybody light, but like what is it, 450 something active players in the NBA?
yeah.
Bro, that's not a lot of people.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
not.
that's not a lot
Not
of
a lot,
people.
yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's one of those things that like I never thought I can be there just because I didn't put in the work. So, you know, just to see, you know, I feel like people squander that opportunity.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he squandered it, but I just feel like he didn't do what was necessary at that time to stay where he was. But that's nor here nor there. I mean, we all growing as people.
Yeah, I think it's like a lot of people say it's like just politics too,
Yeah.
just like everything else in life. Like somebody in New York, I remember, I forgot who it was. They were telling me about like how they work out with certain athletes, and they're like, "Yo, these guys could be way better if they actually tried to put in the work, but they just kind of like, oh, I'm running off talent."
Yeah, a lot of you'd be surprised. Like, I think they said it on KD podcast. One of them, they said it. Or was it Gilbert Arenas? One of those podcasts where they was like, man, it's probably 100 and some guys who don't care, care to be there. They just there for the check, or they there because they just talented. Like, that's crazy to think about. It's people that's like going broke, like killing themselves to get there and don't make it.
Yeah.
Like, so that's another thing that it happens, bro. People, use their talent and just expect that to get them everywhere. And it sucks, but most people are talented enough to do it.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely right.
Most people are.
Do you think that obviously everybody had watched the video of you and him going back and forth, and you said you hate that game. Do you think there's ever, when you're playing basketball, do you think there's ever like dudes who are like purposely going at your head because of that moment, that they're like, like, I'm gonna show him up because he showed him up?
I think that's part of it. I don't think that's the main reason, but a lot of people go at me because of how that is. A lot of people go at me because of how much I talk shit. And I don't think people understand. I don't talk shit until people talk shit to me. So it's like a double-edged sword. Like, I get shit for defending myself, but what goes out into the world is me defending myself, not what somebody said to me.
Right.
So
like what got you started.
Exactly. So I deal with a lot of the back end on that, and people go into he think he's this, he think he's that. And I'm just like, damn, you got all that from one video.
Yeah.
You have no idea what went on. Mm-hmm. So again, just unnaturally being a villain, man. It's a lot of insecure people in this world, and it's a lot of people we deal with behind keyboards nowadays. So, and it sucks. They get a lot of say-so because people read comments. I read comments. I don't give a damn. It doesn't affect me. I know people are miserable sometimes. I know people go through shit. So they gonna lash out and put that energy. You gotta release that energy.
Right. No, absolutely.
So it's one of those things that I just expect people to do. Just come at me crazy. It's kind of what I instill in myself. Like I was just having this conversation with Xavier Moon. He's an NBA player, plays on our Drew League team. Nobody says shit to him. He destroys everybody. Everybody. Nobody says shit to him. But they can't wait to say something to me, or like it's just like something that I don't know. It's on me, I guess. It's on me.
Is it a thing where like they think like, all right, this is the 3-time MVP, like let's go at him, see we can get that viral moment for ourselves, or
For sure.
Clout chasing, 1,000%. A lot of people clout chase. I keep telling people, get this on. The clout is dried up, okay? I have no more clout. I'm 34. My knees aren't what they used to be. I'm not as fast. I don't jump as high. Like, we here on this, y'all need to, because coming for my clout is done. But y'all can't pay me to play some ones, okay? Y'all can have all the clips and shit y'all want. Just give me the money, all right? But yeah, no, deadass. I had to get that off because a lot of people, man, it's bad. And everybody getting younger.
Yeah.
And I'm getting older. So, like, bro, what do y'all expect from me? Y'all expect me to be the same guy I was 8 years ago? Come on, man. I'm just out here having a good time, spread the knowledge I have. I'm a brand now. It's so much more than just hoop.
Yeah.
So much more. Hoop is the last thing on my list. It just happens to be the thing I'm still decent at.
Yeah.
So I literally had a conversation in the locker room yesterday after the game because we're going into the playoffs, and I asked the whole locker room, yo, who's the best player on the team? I mean, who's the best players on the team? Because we need to know this so we can go into the playoffs with the right mindset when we need a bucket, who to get a ball to. And I made sure everybody said who it was, Xavier Moon and Brandon Moss. Never said me.
Yeah.
I'm not the best player on the team. It's not me anymore. I'm not that. I've done enough. I went and got the right people. I do not mind taking a back seat. So it's just one of those things I feel like, man, people they get lost in.
Yeah.
They remember the videos, see the crazy shit, the clips. I dropped 50 this year, and people still think I'm the same person. No, I just had a good game, bro.
Yeah.
I just had a good game.
Yeah, that's what.
Sorry, I love that you're able to like coexist with these other members in the team, because it's like I feel like I think it's one thing that I think all of us battle, right? It's like we're around a ton of people who are good at what they do, right? And it's like if you're in the same field, it's like, damn, can we coexist? Can we just
100%.
win? At the end of the day, it's not really about oh, do I need the most points and shit like that? So it's
Yeah.
kind of dope to hear you like even being like mature enough to be like, all right, that's fine. Like, you know, it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt your ego.
It's hard for a lot of people because people don't want to like relinquish that spot. Bro, you can't stay on top forever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Only Drake's done it.
Yeah.
Only Drake. Let's be honest, bro.
Yeah.
Like only Drake. So, and I've been alive for 34 years. I don't know nobody with a longer run than Drake. Do y'all?
No, because
Yeah.
low-key, even Kanye, you saw his downfall. Like, same thing. I know what you mean. Because
So,
Drake is still
only
steady.
there's
Yeah.
Out of all music,
Yeah.
talent, brands, collabs, publicity, still on top.
Yeah.
He's on top like he just came out. No matter what he drops, what he does.
How about in basketball? Do you think with Braun, like just maintenance and stuff like that, like
I think Bron is another one, but
Yeah.
I think they give Bron too much shit for how he chose to live his life, which
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like giving somebody shit because of the choice they wanted to make to better themselves is wild. I don't give a damn if you hop to 15 teams.
Yeah.
That's how he wanted to live his life. Like why are you mad? So he's another one. Did a great job. You know, publicity wise, stays out of it. As a superstar, where you start superstars. Motorcycle? Where you start superstars gambling, doing crazy shit, you know, doing something. He has nothing. So hell yeah, big shout out Bron, man. That's dope as hell to be able to be in a spotlight for this long, 20 years, bro. That NBA spotlight is different.
Insane.
And to have nothing,
Yeah.
you know, blemish your record is amazing, man. Says the type of human being he is.
No, yeah, that happens a lot. And one thing I remember from him is when he lost the finals against the Mavericks. When he was just like, yo, I'm still going to live my life. Like,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Like that interview sticks with me a lot because he
Yeah.
kind of was just like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah, and I feel like that's the bet. Like, bro, like if you honestly look at it, why the hell do we care about other people's opinions?
Facts.
Like, like it does nothing for us. To care about somebody else's opinion does nothing for us. But yet, like a lot of us care about it.
Absolutely.
So I mean, I don't know. It's a thing that you know I struggle with from time to time. Like, why do I? So I always get back to like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, like only thing that truly matters is your happiness.
Yeah.
Like anything else shouldn't matter. Like shouldn't matter at all when it comes to somebody giving you outside input. 9 times out of 10, if somebody giving you some fucking information, they're probably not happy with the information they give you.
Exactly. Another
So-
athlete that gets that is Kyrie. Like, what do you?
Very, very misunderstood.
Yeah.
Very good guy, man. If you've ever have you guys ever met him?
No.
Never.
One of the dopest people I've ever met, bro. Very, very present. Very like in tune with, you know, his energy. Very spiritual. Really, really good guy, man. The league put a bad representation on him, but man, he's just misunderstood. But he's another guy who doesn't give a fuck to be understood. So it benefits him in so many other ways than people would know. But it's dope to be able to be at their level of human being, like caliber superstars in the world, and not care about everybody saying everything about you. That's probably hard as hell to deal with.
No,
I
yeah.
can't deal with a couple people in the gym talking shit to me.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, that's crazy.
No, yeah, I love Kyrie. Like, anytime he talks, I feel like he's so controlled. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, sometimes, but again, how you said the media gets one clip and they're like, oh, he's a villain, but then you don't see everything else he's done.
100%, man. On the back end, he does so much that he doesn't even get praise for.
Yeah.
And not that he needs it, but one thing that's wrong with our society, and this is why I kind of stay out of it and don't deal with it, is we will scream your failures so much louder than we will yell your success.
Facts.
So that's one of those things that just, we live in that time where it's just trash,
Yeah.
bro. Unfortunately, everybody's accessible. Everybody can say anything to anybody. It just sucks. But I mean, at times like this, you got to be strong mentally. Like, you got to know the world is fucked up. Let's keep it G. The world is fucked up right
Yeah.
now. But if you stay in your own circle, your own box, I feel like you'll be straight.
You mentioned the Frank Nitty brand. So obviously I've seen you model for whether it was like Jordan brand, I've seen you in commercials. How's that going? Like what do you have planned next? Like what's going on with you?
Man, I'm always working on something next. I got something big dropping later this year. Not much I can say now. So that'll be dope. I have, we did sign to a commercial agency this year and a modeling agency this year. So, that was dope. and then just constantly shooting and elevating. Like I'm never in one spot. Like I know, like at 34, like basketball is dwindling. There's so many other things that I'm working on right now that are beneficial to me, not even beneficial money wise. Like anything I do, I don't do for the intent of money. I do it because like I enjoy it. Like I enjoy modeling. Like growing up in the hood, like I used to love putting on a fit, taking pics. Like now you telling me you're gonna pay me to do that? I already love doing that.
Yeah.
So little stuff like that, like everything I move is organic for the most part. And I think that's why I've been so successful. Cause I don't move in sneaky ways. Like if I'm moving a certain way, it's with a purpose. It's with something I want to do. It's something that, that I truly enjoy. So, yeah, even the narrative that everybody put that NBA shit on me, like, bro, why y'all putting that on me? I never said I wanted that.
Yeah.
Never said I wanted that. I just hoop, bro. I just hoop. So, yeah, I just stay in my lane. I feel like that's real important. I know it's probably cliche now, stay in your lane, but with me, that's honestly all I do, man. Stay in my lane, keep building, on to the next.
Yeah, I feel like with society now, like they want you to live the way they want your life to be living. Like let's say with the NBA thing for you, it's just like you're happy with what you're doing, and some people are mad that you're happy with that, and that's always the worst.
Yeah, and it's a lot of it is the preconceived notion that they had for themselves.
Yeah,
like a lot of people felt like they could have made it there, and didn't. So a lot of people will, project that onto you, and it's one of those things that like I don't let people really do that to me. Like you probably felt like you could have got there. You felt like I'm better or I should be there. Like getting into that is crazy to me. It's literally you gonna drive yourself crazy. You gonna run. That's like running into a brick wall over and over to me, bro. You can't change that. So man, I just focus on everything I got going for me now, man. Beautiful family, beautiful home. We ain't worried about shit. Just put a pool in the backyard with a fire pit and shit. Like, bro, life is good, bro. I used to live in the hood with no money.
Right.
Like, I had one pair of shoes every year for high school, bro. Like, what are we talking about? You mean I can have all this, doing what I'm doing now? Like, I'm happy as fuck.
Yeah. You're getting paid for your lifestyle. Like, you're literally living the life you want.
Exactly, bro. And I feel like that's rare.
Yeah.
Like, I got a lot of NBA homies who ain't that happy, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think people realize, like, yeah, you get all the money and all the glitz and glamour, but that shit don't automatically bring happiness. Like, people think of their bills and their problems right now as if I had this much money, they'd go away. You probably pick up some more along the way. So just to think about, that the type of mindset, you can't think like one thing's gonna just completely wash away all your problems. Like, nah, life don't work that way. But when problems come at you, just be ready to handle them, man.
We'll take a little break and we'll get back with part 2. Cool. We're back. Little break. We'll get straight to it. So we talked about you getting paid and like living your lifestyle how you want. So now you brought in your Zion. How did this all come about?
How did this come about? Damn, it's a lot of work in the making. Basically, I worked with a bunch of Jordan people on various shoots. And, they got to know me. I got to know them. We stayed in touch. They saw how I moved, the things I did. Again, just organic and genuine. And they just basically saw, what I can bring to the culture, man. They saw how important my, I won't say my legacy, but they saw what I was leaving behind. We could just call it a legacy. They just saw how important my legacy was and what I was doing for, the little guys. And I felt like they kind of tapped into that and, gave me an opportunity to have my own PE.
This is dope. Very, very dope. First time seeing it in person. Just to kind of get a little rundown, what was the inspo behind everything? Like, because I think, what did I say last time? We were talking about your shoe.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like there's like some Paranorman foam posit, because of the green.
Yeah.
But obviously then I kind of see the materials and it's like, even like the straps and like kind of crazy. But what was the inspo behind it?
It was a lot of different inspiration. Realistically, it started, so obviously I'm a huge sneakerhead. I've always loved Crypto Nates. I've always loved Paranormans. Paranormans was my favorite shoe for sure, forever. Just my favorite color was green though. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was two colors we were deciding between. I love the purple Friends and Family Travis Scott's, but they already have a purple Zion.
Okay.
So it was like green was, I bet we're gonna go with green. And it was so much that went into the shoe. So many conversations we had. They went all down like my Instagram. We had countless conversations. And they basically got to know me like to the core and asked me what I liked, what I wanted on the shoe, any ideas I had. And it was kind of one of those things like, bro, just design what you want. Design what you want. So they gave me, obviously, the Zion shoe and asked me what I wanted on it. And one of my things was like, I love PEs. I love PEs because they're a different quality than normal shoes are. So with that being said, like I wanted the Stingray across the strap. Like I didn't even know where they were going to put it. I said, yo, I want Stingray. I want suede. I know every time y'all do suede on the PE, that shit's top notch. Yeah. I want suede. The cracking on the shoe resembles like me getting through the cracks, diamond in the rough vibes. And then they like that when you make a shot in a basketball net, it looked like it kind of has that effect of like a net on it too. So we just went into detail with like what I liked and then try to incorporate me. So we were gonna dumb it down at first with not so much green, but I'm so obnoxious that when I'm on the court or I'm wearing a fit, it's bright ass colors or I'm loud as hell. So I just want to make sure it was a shoe that said like, or like somebody was gonna be like, damn, what the fuck is that? What are those? Yeah. So it's just one of those shoes that just stood out. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's it. Like it's funny, we got one in. Only changes we made were to I think like the midsole, the strap, and the jump man on the back. I have a 101 at home that's gray on the back, gray on the strap. But other than that, the ones that we finally went into production with, they came out perfect. I loved them.
They look dope. They're great.
Yeah, they did it for a hoop shoe, bro. It's a fucking dope ass hoop shoe, bro.
Yeah, it's hard to get a hoop shoe right.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Exactly. Yeah. And like that was one of the things. It started me just playing in them, bro, and me just telling them how much I love the shoe. Then they started seeding shoes to me, like here, hooping some more of them, bro. And like they would ask me feedback. I'd break down like, nah, this is what I like. This is what I don't like. But with this, the way I played, jumping, defending, scoring, hella moves and shit, like the shoe was perfect. So it was kind of a no-brainer when it finally came to it.
No, it came out really good. I even like the little Nike right here.
Yeah, I added that, the little backer swoosh. I said I wanted that because they had it on the, I think it was the Voodoos.
Yeah.
Is it on the Voodoos?
Is it on the? Yeah, it's on the front.
It's on the front backwards, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I told him I wanted the backwards swoosh. Obviously, shout out to Trav. But yeah, once I saw it on another shoe, I was like, oh yeah, I want it. Like, why would I not put the backwards swoosh? So little stuff like that, I kind of put in on it.
Yeah, it's kind of sick that they gave you full like freedom on it, just because a lot of times they don't.
I've heard that. Yeah. I've heard that. A lot of people ask me that, and I was kind of just like, nah, bro. They let me pick whatever hell I wanted. He doesn't have the extra set of laces, obviously, because he just brought me his pair from home. I forgot my bad, y'all.
No, shout out to him for bringing them, by the way.
Right? Yeah, it's my dog Speedo, man. Shout out to Speedo. He's actually on the inside of the shoe. His name is on the inside of the shoe.
On both? On the sole? Oh,
on the sole. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's my fam and then Speedo.
Sick. Damn, that's dope, man.
So he's one of them. And my longest friendship, I can count on him whenever I need him. So, shout out to Speedo. But yeah, they came with 2 extra sets of laces and an extra set of insoles.
Sick. Besides the Zion 2, which is like your favorite basketball shoe to play in, like
ever?
Yeah, like if you had to pick one shoe,
I could pick 3 off the top. Okay. Hybrid Dunk 2008. Kobe 9, Elite High, and these. If I had to put them in order, I would go these 1. If I had to put them in order, I would go these 1, Hyper Dunks 2, Kobe 3.
It's a good list. I like the Kobe 6, and then the Hyper Dunk that they used for the Olympics. I think it was 2012. The one with the fly wire. That's like those are like my favorite.
Yeah. Those are so 2008 was like the first.
Yeah, first one.
That's just the first ones, but they made them a little better with the fly wire in 2012.
Yeah, that was like low key my favorite shoe. Just felt so nice.
It's a dope hoop. It's a dope shoe. I just ran through them shits, bro. Like they are so like easy to tear and shit. that I just cook them shits.
This one looks like it has a lot of durability.
That was my big thing.
Yeah.
So that's what I told them when I talked to them. I spoke to them about how much durability they have. It takes me so long to like absolutely destroy this shoe. I love that. Like I got like 15 pairs just sitting at the house, not this colorway, but I got 15 pairs of like different colors of Zion 2s, basically just ready to hoop in because it takes me so long to get through them. And as a hooper, you don't want to run through shoes too fast because you spending money to basically like destroy a shoe.
Facts.
Like that kills my mind, bro. I don't like doing that. So it's dope that I got a hell of a plug now. I'm like in, so I'm blessed, man. I can say that.
Yeah, you think the durability goes through back to Zion destroying his Kyrie?
Probably.
Yeah,
him going through the shootouts, like we got to make something that's gonna just withstand whatever.
Yeah.
So they mini tanks, man, and I like their mini tanks because they're actually light, which is rare for a shoe that's that durable.
Yeah, it looks heavier than like what it is.
Yeah, but when you hold it, like when you play in them, like everybody I've seeded pairs to, which I've had, not these actually, but like hoop pairs, regular hoop pairs, everybody loves them. I've never had somebody come back like, nah, I ain't really like them like that. Everybody was like, nah, this is the best hoop shoe out right now. So it's definitely dope. Y'all should give it a try when y'all can. I think they like $80 now, bro. You can find them. They cheap now. The 3 on its way out. So you know how they go. Anytime they bring out a new one, they'll drop the old one in price. So yeah, man, if y'all can find like a cheap pair. What size are you?
12.
I'm pretty sure I got 12 at the house. I know y'all be doing y'all little store versus store runs and shit.
Yeah, please.
Give them a shot, bro. I'm telling you, you'll like them.
Yeah, man, please.
Yeah.
You still find yourself buying a lot of shoes nowadays, or how's that?
Nah, like I got my plug is so good that like I can just
It just comes
if
your
I
way.
need it. Yeah, if I need it retail, I can get it retail.
Easy. Yeah.
But like, bro, to be honest, I done gave so much shit to my son. I done sold a few things. Space, bro. Space is killing me right now.
Right.
So if I don't actually love it, like absolutely love it, I don't really buy it. Like if I can't see it in a rotation, I don't buy it. It's one of those things now, like I'm just trying to keep shit like a good rotation, and then anything else I'm just lounging in, bro, because I'm so busy. And sneakers is dope. I love sneakers, but you only got 2 feet.
Facts.
You only got 2 feet, bro.
Yeah.
So why we need all these fucking shoes? So I'm trying to get down to like a solid 50.
Jeez, really?
I'm trying to get down to a solid 50, bro.
I feel like you post a lot more than 50.
Where are you at right now?
I'm probably at like
just like,
I'm at like 200 pairs. Shit.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know. It's so hard to. It's crazy because you won't wear some of this shit, and you like, all right, I'm gonna let these go. And you pick them up, you like, I can't do it. But I'm about to, because I told you I want my dream car.
Right.
So I'm about to move my What the Dunks, my Dior Highs, shit like that. I'm
Jesus.
about to literally get rid of some shit that I would never move. Solar 2s, like. It's about time, man.
Yeah.
I don't touch them. It's at a point now where like I don't even wear them because it's like, where the fuck I'm gonna wear them to?
Even with Solar 2s, you probably can't even wear them too much no more because they're getting to that age too.
like
Probably.
them.
Yeah.
I was about to say I kept them in a rotation,
Yeah.
so
I was
my
like,
shit
they're
probably
still like-
fine.
yeah.
My shit feel fine, but I don't know. I feel like anything can go.
Yeah.
And the worst part is when your shit crumble or some shit like that, and you see a whole. I don't consider shoes an investment, but they're an investment.
Yeah.
Goddamn it! So once them shits crumble and you lose that value, it's like, oh no. So I rather let my car depreciate than my sneakers.
Facts. What's your dream car?
Bentley Coupe. GT.
Picking it up soon?
Continental. Hell no. I'm a baby step into it. I've had multiple opportunities to do it.
Yeah.
But I want the pink slip.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I want the pink
Facts.
slip. I don't want to pay monthly on it. Like I drive a Tesla.
Yeah.
I got a Y, bro. My Y is good. Like I'm that simple. But I've worked so hard now, man. I've only bought 2 things in my life that were like depreciating assets, so to speak. One is my fucking watch, and one's gonna be this car.
That's not depreciating.
My watch is not. My watch isn't gonna go up in value.
No, but it's very sought after.
It'll stay.
It'll maintain.
It'll
Yeah.
maintain
It'll
its value, but it ain't
maintain,
gonna go up in value. I don't like buying things that'll depreciate. So technically, or that doesn't appreciate. So technically, my watch and my car will be the only 2 things I own that says, "Man, you worked your ass off for this." So
like that.
that's all it's for. It's really date nights and shit, and just to feel like you worked a good life.
Yeah, sometimes it's like you work so hard, and then sometimes you just need that little small like pat in the back to yourself, essentially.
Yeah, that's what it be, man. I'm a hood nigga at the end of the day, bro. We like flashy shit, to be honest, bro. So I wish I could be the dude in Orange County walk around in fucking khakis and Birkenstocks, bro. I wish, bro. But like the way my core and the way I was raised, like what I saw growing up, is I can't, man. I found a good medium though. I found a good medium.
How was shooting the commercial with Jason Tatum? How was that?
That was dope. That was dope. Real cool dude, down to earth.
First time meeting him?
Yeah, that was my first time meeting him. I got mutuals that are close with him, or I talked to him. I know his cousin, ISO Hove, and then his stylist is Vic Michael. So he on IG by Vic Michael. Dope as fuck. Okay. But so I know people around him, but it was funny because I was guarding him one time, and it was finally letting us like have contact with the star basically, and like I don't assume anybody knows me, so I was like, yo, I can hoop, you good, bro, like you can bump, and he was like, I know who you are. Like, oh, okay, my bad, bro. Like I don't like assuming people know me, so it's always dope when I get that, man. I try to stay grounded and mentally. I feel like don't nobody know me. So anytime I meet somebody, I'm always introducing myself. But it's always dope. They be like, man, I know who you is when they say that. So I'm like, nah, that's dope. But for the most part, yeah, man, I try to stay grounded. So yeah, that was a dope little moment we had. But we kept it professional.
That's dope though. He said, yeah, I know who you are.
Yeah, I was like, nah, that's cool. I mean, we got mutual friends and shit. He watch hoop, man.
No, I'm sure, yeah. It's
all of us are the same. We all hoopers. We all follow the same hoop pages. We see shit. I'll go up every now and then, so I'm sure guys have seen it once or twice.
Yeah, man. Well, definitely, you're definitely one of like the most damn humble motherfuckers I've definitely met. You know what I'm saying? Because I think over the years, I think I met you at Riff. Then like fucking pound for pound, I would see you heavy because you knew one of the owners. So I was just like, I was like, oh shit, it's this motherfucker. But
nah, you've been the same, bro. Like, bro, I didn't even know Manny, bro. I used to come and Riff ask for discounts, and he'd be like, yeah, I got you, bro. What you can do? I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I can fuck with him, bro. Other motherfuckers in there were assholes, man. And 9 times out of 10, bro, business is just being personable. Business is just being personable. So if you can make a person feel a little more, friendly than not, why would you not? Yeah. That's going to bring you more business. So I don't give a fuck if you gave me $10 discount. It's a discount, goddamn it. I'm from the hood. I'll take what I can get. So nah, same shit with you, bro. That's why like we always had good energy, man. Good vibes. Anytime I can support, I'm always there for my peeps, man.
No, absolutely, and we appreciate that for real. Obviously, we appreciate you for coming down, taking time out of your day, and like just come kick it with us for a little bit.
Yeah, man. Honestly, all love, man. All love, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, anytime.
Yes, sir.
My guy. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one. Me and Briss are out.